Good morning. Welcome back to the second day of AWE. Thank you for joining us. How are you doing? How was the first day? Yeah. All right, awesome. So I have a short summary, or kind of some of the highlights from my keynote yesterday, which was the first time ever a 3D point cloud was teleported on the main stage in real time. So here are some of the numbers for AWE this year. We're gathered here for 3 days. It's in Santa Clara. We're expecting 6,000 professionals working in AR and VR, or as we like to call it in short, XR. We have 100,000 square foot of exhibit space, which is the biggest and the best we've had so far and shows the maturity of the industry. We have nearly 250 exhibitors and 400 speakers. We're especially proud of our 134 female speakers this year, which is a strong focus for us this year, inclusion as well as XR for good. The theme, Go XR, be awesome. No matter who you are, your gender, your background, your job, XR can make you better at anything you do, can make you awesome. Or if you want to take the more punchy version, Go XR or go extinct. Because in 2018, every corporation, investor, or startup must get into XR or be left behind. You don't want to be late to the next wave of computing. And there's no better place to get into it than right here at AWE. The XR industry is set for growth. It's right now on the cusp of a major hockey stick. And let me make the case. Exhibit A. There's a general agreement among analysts that the potential of the XR market is to hit $200 billion. They may not agree exactly on when, but there's an agreement on the potential. Exhibit B. By now, everyone knows XR. We have millions, tens of millions using VR. And according to Artillery's survey, a third of all mobile users have tried mobile AR. And out of these guys, over 3/4 are monthly active users. So there is still a lot to convince, but we're definitely on the way to 1 billion XR users by the end of this or next year. And it's an amazing indication of the growth. Exhibit C, the tech giants are all in. XR is actually playing a major role in their strategy moving forward. Exhibit D, investors are interested. They may be shifting focus to enterprise and to mobile AR, but in the last 12 months, they have spent the most ever, $3.6 billion. And finally, Exhibit E for enterprise. Fortune 1000 companies are very enthusiastic about XR, but they're also very pragmatic. And ROI studies are showing conclusive evidence that XR is improving their businesses and showing savings of 25 to 45 and even 99% savings in some of the case studies you'll see here at the show. And it's viewed as a very strong competitive advantage for these companies. Just look at these Fortune 1000 companies that we have at the event, showcasing their achievements and evaluating their next steps in adoption of XR. Mobile AR is now dominating the conversation, but meanwhile, head-worn devices are growing really fast. VR headset sales is returning to strong growth, 70% this year, thanks to many great standalone headsets that are shipping. And AR glasses are seeing 10-fold increase in 2018, according to Tractica. AWE is also seeing exponential growth this year to nearly 15,000 attendees across 3 continents in multiple local events, another indication of the growth that we're expecting in this industry. And XR is now all over the world with AWE. AWE Asia, our next event in September in Shenzhen, AWE Europe in October in Munich, Germany, and a new event, AWE in Tel Aviv, that we're announcing on November 5th. We also run multiple monthly meetups we call AWE Nights in New York, San Francisco, Toronto, and Chicago. And this week, we expect 6,000 XR professionals from over 6 countries to come here and do business. Now, let's talk a little bit about the AR cloud. Since I first wrote about it 9 months ago, the term caught fire in the AR industry. We finally have AR that works. You can easily place a hologram on the real world, right? But it's usually a very lonely experience, and it's not persistent. The AR cloud is a spatial 3D map that enables to have those experiences persist over time, as well as be shareable across many users. And moreover, it allows us to reorganize all the world's information on the real world itself. And that's a huge, huge achievement. We believe that this will be the single most important software infrastructure in computing. And for the first time, we have a dozen startups, many of them here at the show, demonstrating it's possible today. The tech giants are also very eager to get into that and are already making some early announcements. However, there is growing concern in the industry that this critical infrastructure will be controlled by a few corporations or even be fragmented across many, many instances. And therefore, augmentedreality.org, the nonprofit behind AWE, is working on an initiative to promote collaboration among the players towards an open AR cloud. For those interested to stay informed about this, to get involved, please sign up at openarcloud.org. I invite you all to check out the nearly 250 exhibitors, the most mature products, services, and technologies we've ever seen in this space. And I wish to thank our sponsors who made this event happen. Give it up for our sponsors. Wish you a great show, and thank you very much. And now I'd like to invite on stage your MC for the press conference, Ethan Raziel from Lightspeed. Go ahead.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to make this really quick because I want to get to the press conference and get to the meat of it. I want to start by thanking the members of the media for your support, for coming out to the show, for coming to this press conference. This is the 5th AWE that my firm Lightspeed has supported. In 2013, we had 35 journalists. This year, we're on track to go and have more than 400 journalists attend the show, the most ever. So that's super exciting. We're going to reward you guys. We're going to give you a special hour. The playground, the AWE playground, that's in Hall D. That opens to everybody else at noon. If you're a member of the press, or if your badge says investor or corporate, you can get in there from 11 to 12 exclusively. Now, you have to enter in Hall D, but that's the playground, so 11 to 12, make sure you don't miss that, okay? Now, the format today, we've got 15 companies that are going to present to you. We're going to pack it in there. The first 6 are going to be 5 minutes each. Then we're going to have a lightning round. 9 companies, 2 minutes each, okay? So pay close attention. We're going to have a video of the whole thing. We're going to put it on Facebook later, so you'll be able to watch that. But we're also going to be sending you 2 emails my colleague Jennifer is going to send, so I want you to look for those. Later today, you are going to get a link to a Dropbox, a big, massive Dropbox folder with information for not only the companies in the press conference, but dozens more who have announcements. You'll have their press releases, you'll have their assets, you'll have everything you need. And then one more email you're going to get. Later tonight, we have the Augie Awards, and you're going to get an email telling you who the winners are. You want to be able to tell your readers. Okay, that's the housekeeping stuff. I'm Ethan. If you have any questions, I'm Ethan at lightspeedpr.com, and we'll get started. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Please welcome Michael McMahon and Jeff Jacobson.
Good morning. Good morning, AWE 2018. All right, that's what we want to hear. Hi, this is Jeff Jacobson over here. We're both from Kopin Corporation. Jeff's the chief architect of our new product. My name is Mike McMahon. I'm in charge of the business side. We're really excited to be here today because we're here to announce Kopin's newest AR solution with a really new radical approach to the AR business. Okay, we're showing GoldenEye Infinity from Kopin for the first time in the world. So those of you that are here, remember this day because you are the first ones to see this in the entire world. It's the first voice and gesture-controlled wearable device that supports both Android and Windows 10. That's the first in the industry. Okay, I'm sure many of you have seen or heard from John Fan. John's been the CEO of our company for the past 30 years. He was the founder as well. He talks all the time about the Kopin approach to wearables. The Kopin approach to wearables, believe it or not, coming from a tech company, is human factor first, technology second. Infinity is the lightest and most portable AR solution in the industry, as it weighs only 1.5 ounces and connects to eyewear in seconds. Let me do my little demonstration here. So this is what the newest device looks like. Okay, let me get some of my props going here. Okay, so the first question, if I'm in your shoes, what makes this thing so unique? Number one, weighs about as much as a golf ball. By the way, it's as rugged as a golf ball. You'll hear from Jeff about what the military spec is and why it's so rugged. It snaps into any eyewear. You can basically put it on hard hats. I'm really screwing this up, so bear with me. I'm not used to wearing hard hats. Goes on the right, goes on the left, different types of glasses, fits on any type of eyewear. It's modular. It uses a standard Type-C connection into a phone, an Android phone, or into a Windows device. Okay? It's also mil-spec. I talked about being rough. It's a mil-spec A10G with an IP67. You could actually put this thing underwater. We don't recommend it, but you can use it, or excuse me, you can drop it in water. It's ruggedized, and it's safe. It connects magnetically. You have your employee next to a piece of equipment. You don't want them dragged into that. It pops in via magnetic. It's got an MSRP of $899, unheard of in the industry today. It's ruggedized, it's safe. It also future-proofs your investment. It works with devices that are out there now, and it will work with devices in the future through the USB-C connection. 100% hands-free by using voice and gesture control.
GoldenEye Infinity Smart Screen from Kopin. True hands-free technology using the power of your Android handheld or Windows 10 device to maximize productivity. This lightweight, rugged display attaches quickly and simply to all glasses, and through a USB Type-C connector, connects to your Android phone or Windows 10 device. The GoldenEye Infinity Smart Screen is simple to use. There's no IT impact, no extra layers of security, and it's future-proofed. As your hardware and software updates, your Infinity Smart Screen doesn't have to. Now the powerful computer you're already carrying, your phone or Windows 10 device, allows you to view, communicate, and document your work activities, all while keeping your hands free and you situationally aware. This device minimizes the need for tablets and other handhelds, simplifying the technology you carry. With Kopin technology such as microdisplay, gesture control, and whisper technology, you'll be able to navigate hands-free and communicate even in noisy environments. The GoldenEye Infinity Smart Screen is powered by industry leader Kopin, the technology innovators behind military, industrial, and consumer heads-up display systems for over 30 years. Request a demo today. You'll see how GoldenEye Infinity Smart Screen is changing the future of wearable technology and the entire mobile computing industry.
A little faster.
Hi, I'm Jeff Jacobson. I'm the inventor and the chief architect of GoldenEye. It achieves its lightweight because it uses advanced polymers and advanced titanium componentry. It uses a completely hands-free user interface, speech and gesture. Works with any latent software that's available today, as well as anything that's speech-enabled. It offers full sunlight readability, up to 2,600 nits to the eye. It has a 13-megapixel camera embedded in it. It also has the ability to control remotely its host cameras, cell phone, computer, whatever else. So you have a suite of cameras available to you, especially if you want to reach inside something and take a picture and see here what you're taking a picture of and you can't get your head in there to see it. It has a full barcode scanning capability. It also offers the full entire Zoom communications video platform. So you can easily initiate and join people together remotely so you can share expertise and get assistance. What's really unique about this product is it manages and leverages the AI, the artificial intelligence platforms that are all about us every day. And it seamlessly allows the user to deploy those while they're exercising their patents. Go ahead. Next one.
Okay, guys, we're a little over, so please stop by 313, get a real hands-on demo. Thank you very much.
Please welcome Andy Lowry.
I guess I'm done. Can somebody backstage help with the movie, please? That's short and simple and sweet.
These are the most dangerous job sites on the planet. In these environments, consumer electronics are not allowed. Because in here, even the smallest spark can lead to an enormous explosion, destroying equipment, endangering lives. The work on these sites requires the use of hands, demanding 100% situational awareness at all times. In 2015, a leading oil and gas consortium wrote a specification for a wearable computer to be purpose-built for these environments. They saw the great power of wearable computing and its potential to transform work as we know it, but recognized, with great power comes great responsibility. And RealWear has answered. Introducing the RealWear HMT1Z1, purpose-built to be compliant to your specification. ATEX Zone 1 C1D1 certified, drop tested, temperature tested, water tested, explosion tested, maintain situational awareness, move the display out of the way when not needed, leveraging RealWear's unmatched voice-controlled operating system designed for environments as loud as 100 decibels. Access documents, augmented reality workflows, and hands-free video conferencing. Transform how work gets done. HMT1Z1. Because with great power comes great responsibility.
Okay, great. Thank you. I guess you guys are wondering if ET is in the building or not. It's not. What I've stood up here today to do very proudly, very humbly, I've been a part of AWE for as many years as it's been in existence. I attended the first one with Ori back in a small room many, many years ago. And so I'm proud to stand up stage as a CEO and announce our second product, leveraging the success that we've already had with the one that I'm wearing here on my head, the HMT1. We've had great success in deployments with the HMT1, and we needed to go beyond. So today, I'm announcing the release and the introduction of the HMT1 Z1. The HMT1 Z1. Please reveal it. All right, there she is. Looks a lot like the one I'm wearing, I know, but so maybe take the flashlight off. It's a little. So real quick, so the idea of the video is that a lot of our customers are working in areas that are the most dangerous places on Earth. So some of them, for example, National Oil Well of Arco, Eastman Chemical. These are companies that have deployed with the HMT1 already. They're using the HMT1 not in a pilot, they're using it in day-to-day work. And we've been delivering in mass production the HMT1 for just 2 quarters. Today, we're announcing the mass production release and launch of the HMT1 Z1. And the difference between the Z1 and the HMT1 is this device allows folks that need to wear suits like this, like my Chief Product Officer and President Sanjay, I forgot to introduce him, I'm sorry, like he's wearing and demonstrating today. It allows folks in suits like this to wear a wearable computer, voice controlled, underneath a suit like that where there's no access or ability to control it, completely hands-free. So I'm proud to say that we've got our first mass production order that will be shipping to Honeywell in just 2 weeks, June 15th. If you'd like to order your own HMT1 Z1, you're welcome to go to the website or contact one of our sales representatives and order one. If you want to know more, because there's a lot more to say, and I'm not going to try to say it all here, please come to our booth, number 919. It's off into the right corner, so come in, take a right, and walk yourself back. And I would be proud to sit and talk to you more about the features of our systems and the differentiators of our system. What's that? And the fact that it's intrinsically safe. So this is the world's first intrinsically safe ATEX Zone 1 C1D1 rated device, which means it goes anywhere. Goes beyond is what we're saying. Goes beyond where work has been contemplated to take wearable computers to this day. We're going to places like the North Atlantic on an oil rig. We're going to places like a distillate cooling column, an evaporator column inside of a chemical plant. These are the places that our customers needed to go, and we've built the HMT1 Z1 to go to those places, to go beyond. So again, please come by our booth, come visit. Thank you very much.
Please welcome Brian Meck.
Hello, hi. Good morning, everyone. I'm really excited to be here to share with you and give you a little peek into a bold new way of viewing augmented reality. At booth 526 in the Eyewear Pavilion, Specs is introducing a brand new lightweight head-mounted display that's wearable all day, and that, amongst other things, provides visual enhancement for precision AR applications. Now, the fact that Specs results in improved vision is no accident. It's part of our DNA. It's a brand new division of eSight Corporation based in Toronto, and for the last decade, eSight has been developing breakthrough technologies to restore vision for people who are visually impaired. But now, Specs is leveraging this core technology for those commercial applications where it's most valued, along with our unique and patented bioptic approach. So Specs represents a very unique hardware combination of both augmented reality and virtual reality. We have a high acuity camera and lens system that enables vision that actually exceeds the performance of the human eye. And at the same time, we're providing lightning quick, opaque displays that provide high contrast viewing under nearly any lighting condition, unlike transmissive AR. So if you're wearing Specs, you can choose to have the visor down in an immersive experience that is very similar to virtual reality, but with 3 times the angular resolution. Now, that same wearer can tilt the visor up to just above their visual horizon, having access to all of their native vision, being able to perform any mobility-related activities, and having full situational awareness. And yet, the beautiful aspect of our bioptic reality approach is that the camera in the system remains aligned with their line of sight. And so anything that is put on the displays remains fully registered with their view. The system is capable of providing up to 24 times magnification and displaying mixed reality graphics and other data sources. And finally, they can tilt the visor all the way up into standby mode where it's completely out of the way, but data on demand remains just a tilt away. So Specs provides an absolutely unique augmented reality experience. Our binocular opaque displays, in combination with this high quality camera, gives Specs the ability to display 3D mixed reality CGI graphics, and they appear and remain solid. And they're fully registered and in context with your camera's eye view of the world. And because they're solid, they don't fade away under bright light conditions. Today we're pursuing surgical, security, industrial, and manufacturing applications where the power of vision and communication enhancement can result in increased precision in task performance. So, for example, for a surgeon, they can zoom in without the aid of a surgical scope. They can zoom in on a critical part of their surgical procedure. They can receive guidance information while they're in the procedure. Our bidirectional voice and video communication allows them to share the procedure and communicate with residents or doctors that could be located remotely. For expert trainers, not only do they have the ability to see what their trainees are seeing, but they also, through our remote control feature, have the ability to both augment and control that visual experience, capturing the data for later subsequent analysis. For mobile security applications, people can share the views of their Specs devices. They can zoom in on critical aspects of information that are important to them. They can receive supplemental data streams that might be mission critical. And they can share all of this with central command for better coordination of activities. All of this under any lighting conditions and with full situational awareness. And for remote expert applications such as maintenance and troubleshooting, we have 2 displays, and so we have some unique 3D capabilities that simply aren't available for singular display solutions. Specs is based on an open Android system. We are looking for development partners right now, and I encourage everyone here to come visit us at booth 526. Thank you for your time and attention.
Please welcome Martin Herdina.
Hello there, good morning. My name is Martin Herdina. I'm the CEO at Wikitude. For those of you who don't know us and don't know Wikitude, we are the largest independent AR development platform, currently empowering a bit more than 100,000 developers, about 25,000 apps. And for the next 12 hours or so, we are still the holders of the Augie for the best development tool. So ideally, we can hold it for another year. So giving our insight into the market, into the use cases. So we have seen quite a few characteristics of AR in the past years. So AR used to be very local, used to be very personal, like single person, single target, single augmentation, very one-dimensional, and temporary. I don't say it's bad, but it's very obvious that value is limited and kind of abilities are limited. So until like 2015, when Pokemon Go came out and suddenly set total new paradigms the way we experience AR. So Pokemon Go suddenly brought AR to the outdoors. Suddenly Pokemon Go made augmented reality some kind of global phenomenon. It's no longer a single user application. It made AR become social. And of course, it's persistent. So coming from AR tech, It wasn't like the latest and greatest technology in that respect, but it's definitely something that showed very well the potential AR could have if you introduce those new ingredients to augmented reality. And when we planned SDK 8 in our roadmap, we put those kind of values into consideration. And the result is Wikitude 8, which we are very proud to announce being available as of today. So what are the key features for Wikitude 8, with SDK 8 actually? First of all, we introduced a feature called persistent instant target. So for a bit more than 2 years, Wikitude users can already understand the environment, understand scenarios, being able to place augmentations and content there. So think about, I can place a virtual sofa in my living room. This is all fine. With SDK 8, I can do that jointly with my wife. We can do that in real time, and we can do that fully cross-platform. So on iOS, Android, and on Windows 10, which is also one of the novelties of SDK 8. Finally, we can not only do that in real time, we can store our work in what we call a micro AR cloud. We can make it persistent and reload the whole scenery next day when we come back and kind of continue our work with augmented content. And of course, the same is applicable to all kind of enterprise applications, industrial applications, et cetera, et cetera. The second big initiative for SDK 8 was we were redefining what we called object recognition and object tracking. So we kind of evolved from objects, and from now on we see objects no longer kind of toys that you place on a desk. We consider objects now suddenly full sceneries. So SDK 8 allows to recognize, track, position content around smaller objects. This could be larger production facilities. This could be full rooms. This could even be full buildings. So like we saw fantastic test results on kind of utilizing object recognition on full castles in outdoor buildings. And it's optimized for outdoor use and can be embedded in a workflow very easily and flexibly. Last but not least, so we didn't only do some kind of changes on a technical level, but also on the commercial level. So we love generating revenues, and we love selling licenses. And 2018 has been great for Wikitude in that respect. Still, having said that, our mission has always been to democratize AR, to put AR into as many hands as possible, to lower the entry barrier as good as we can. And we have always done that very well on the technical level. So you might know we're the only ones having a JavaScript API, making it very easy to develop fantastic AR experiences with very low effort. With Wikitude SDK 8, we also introduced this paradigm on a commercial level. So as of today, we want to give something back to the community. So as of today, we provide free, unrestricted access to the whole Wikitude platform for startups, for students, hobbyists, and AR enthusiasts. And yeah, so that's something like our kind of little way of kind of giving our success back to the community. And that's why we're super excited about SDK 8 on a technical as well as on a market level. Thank you very much.
Please welcome Matthew Klemke.
Hey, morning everyone. My name is Matthew Klemke. I'm CEO and co-founder of Viking. Viking is the mobile AR marketing platform, and we build computer vision and augmented reality solutions for large mobile app publishers and for e-commerce platforms. So it's an SDK-based solution. We have our own proprietary 3D facial reconstruction technology that's able to work across all devices. We have VR hologram technology that allows users to see products in 3D directly from their phone. We have virtual makeup application. We have our own background segmentation technology that works for the front and back cameras, which is able to segment an object or a face in an environment and add a different background behind. We also have our own 3D graphics engine with 3D animation. a really important point here is that it's the first ad server connected AR SDK, which allows the big app publishers that we work with to serve AR ads to their users. We're also announcing the launch of our foot tracking solution, and we're already working with some big brands, and this allows users to try on shoes from the comfort of their own home. So there are two big announcements. The first is our AR solution for e-commerce, and the second is AR for advertising, where we're scaling high-definition AR ads across the entire app ecosystem. So the e-commerce solution for the face, obviously here it's the use cases for makeup, jewelry, cosmetics, where through the live camera feed, the user can try on different looks. This can be integrated into any app, and we're working with e-commerce platforms where people are already browsing in these apps, checking out different products, and incorporating an AR feature just allows them to the brand to personalize the experience even more. Just going to play a short video here now. So this is our virtual try-on technology for footwear, and this is a first in the e-commerce space, and the first time that foot tracking is being used to enhance the digital shopping experience. So how this will happen in practice is that you'll be in apps that you already use, e-commerce apps that you use, and the AR feature will be incorporated in there. So this is a way to scale AR very quickly across apps that people already use. We're also able to detect the user's foot size through the technology, which decreases the retailer's return rate. Our media announcement is around the democratization of high-definition AR ads across the entire app ecosystem. So as I'm sure you're all aware, Facebook and Snapchat already have very strong ad offerings. Snapchat established the category, and then Facebook followed very quickly on afterwards. But what about the rest of the app ecosystem? It's not possible to run AR ads in-app across the rest of the app ecosystem. So this is what we've built is a very lightweight solution that app publishers and big ad networks can integrate so that they can incorporate the same AR technology that is just as robust with just as good tracking as in Facebook and Snapchat. So we're partnering with a big ad distribution company called UAPI, which is going to allow AR ads to reach mass scale across the rest of the app ecosystem. So what would the user experience look like in a game where millions of people play games every day? You'd be in the game. In order to get coins or virtual currency, you will have to interact with a sponsored lens. And we're already working with brands that are piloting this solution. So they're very happy about this because it doesn't make sense to just make 3D creative just for Snapchat or just for Facebook. The same 3D creative should run across all platforms and all apps. And that's what we're bringing to the market with this solution. So these experiences the brands love them because the users love them. They're interactive, they're shareable, and they're personalized. And instead of video ads or interstitial ads, we're going to start seeing more and more AR ads appearing across mobile gaming apps. Thank you.
Please welcome Patrick Costello and Lance Anderson.
Good morning, everybody. So the last thing I want to do is give you guys Qualcomm fatigue after Hugo's excellent presentation. So I promise I'm going to only be up here for about a minute and a half before I turn it over to Lance. So it turns out the XR team at Qualcomm really has a hard time imagining any industry or any area of our lives, really, that XR won't touch. So we really don't worry or stress or obsess about the trough of disillusionment because we've seen this movie before. We know that it's going to take 5, 7, maybe 10 years for the true promise of XR to be realized, and that's okay. We're planning for hundreds of millions of these devices to be shipped long term. Of course, when you have that kind of scale, these new communication and productivity platforms generally start in enterprise, which is why we're so excited to be able to working with Vuzix on the XR1. I'm sure Hugo covered the XR1, but at a high level, the XR1 is designed to unlock new visual, audio, and interactive features that help our OEM partners design mainstream and high-quality XR devices. Now, my favorite part of working at Qualcomm is we get to collaborate with new partners on the innovation's edge who not only share our vision at events like this on the stage, but also back it up with investment and product development. So I'm really pleased to be able to share with you all today that Vuzix and Qualcomm are collaborating on their next generation of devices that will be powered by XR1, the newly announced XR1, the world's first dedicated XR platform. So Lance, welcome to the Snapdragon family, and I'll turn it over to you.
Great. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate it. Morning, everybody. So, I've heard a lot about the XR1. It is a benchmark for the AR industry that a company has finally designed a chipset specifically for wearable smart glasses. We cannot, as Vuzix, emphasize enough how important that is to us and our mission statement. For those in the press who missed it yesterday, I think we're pretty clear. We're going to be bringing these products out as fast as we can, viably, in a good form factor. That's 2019, 2020. You'll start seeing our products coming out next year, both in the enterprise and consumer space. In terms of performance, the XR1, every little bit of heat, a millimeter of space, a fraction of power, more onboard processing on the chip, takes these small, wearable, and in some cases for the consumer side, fashionable smart glasses to the next level. And without it, we're nowhere. So expect to see the XR1 in the Vuzix enterprise side, but also in the consumer side here. Always going the wrong way. Sorry about that. We're already working together in the early stages on the platform hammer. I'm wearing the current Blade Edge. You can try this out here in booth 507 today. Our next gen will be based on the Snapdragon XR1. When the form factor is the #1 thing that's most important with the user experience, you need to have this type of form factor. Sorry there, I lost my notes there. So the other thing that we're announcing this morning is Vuzix. The third announcement this week is a partnership with a company called Plessey Semiconductor. We're partnering with them to create, if you see the side of my Blade right now, this temple has our display engine. We now have a display engine about the size of my fingernail that goes in the side. So now we're talking about smart glasses, fashion form factor with temples just like your regular glasses, powered by the XR1, with this LED and Vuzix patented waveguide optics. We're talking real glasses, real functionality for real people who want to wear them in real situations on the street. This is going to really take our industry to the next level, and you're going to start seeing these products in 2019. So just to wrap it up, again, this is a combination of power, style, functionality, and optics that makes all the difference for everybody out there. So the Snapdragon, the Quanta Bright from Plessey, is going to deliver an experience that none of us have ever seen before. So I'll leave it with that. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in booth 507 to try our stuff out. Take care, guys. Thanks.
Please welcome back Ethan Rossiel.
No, go to the next one. All right, I'll just say that since you've announced me. All right, we're going to keep it going. We're going to go right into the 2-minute lightning round, so stay right where you are. Thanks a lot.
Please welcome Harsha Kikari.
Hi there. I'm Harsha Kekeri, CEO of HoloSuit. And here we are demonstrating how HoloSuit virtualizes yourself and allows you to control both real and virtual worlds. Kasar is going to show you how through HoloSuit we will be able to control robots, humanoid robots in real time. And I'm going to talk about how this technology will revolutionize the way we deal with real and virtual worlds. So thank you, Kasar. So the idea of HoloSuit is that it's a full body motion tracking suit which has 36 embedded sensors, and it has 9 haptic feedback devices with 6 buttons. So just like iPhone revolutionized the way you interact with 2D surfaces, HoloSuit revolutionizes the way you interact with 3D spaces by allowing you to point as well as touch 3D surfaces and feel them through haptic feedback. So we are announcing our Kickstarter right now today at AWE, and these are all the points where we track, and this is the haptic feedback, and we also provide you with like pants, jackets, and gloves. And I'm not wearing any gloves, so let me show you how the gloves will work. You just get the gloves when you need it, and the gloves has buttons, and when you don't need the gloves, you can just take it off and put it back. So that's as easy as that. Technology should disappear when we don't need it. So this is humans who are actually getting inspired by robots. So these are people with disabilities who are actually controlling the robots through this HoloSuit. We have 2 versions. One is the jacket version, one is the jersey version, and both are being used all around the world in Vietnam. So this is like, how do you control virtual interfaces, and how do you, like, this is a demonstration of how in real time HoloSuit can track your body motion and allow you to control virtual world. So we have head extension, foot extension, and this allows you to track your whole body and virtualize yourself. And this is already being used in factories. It's being used in Indian defense for training, like the defense personnel. So it's also being used by a former Indian cricket coach to start training and virtualizing cricket academies and in disaster response scenarios, as well as by Hollywood and Bollywood studios to completely capture your body as well as face using the phone app combined with the HoloSuit. Thank you very much. Please support us at Kickstarter and come to booth 663 to visit a demo. Thank you.
Please welcome Dr. Tom Carter.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Tom Carter. I'm the CTO and one of the founders of Ultra Haptics, and I'm very quickly going to tell you what we do, how it works, and how you can get your hands on it today. So we make AR and VR experiences feel real. Our technology lets you reach out and touch and feel what you can see. And we do that without requiring you to wear any gloves or have any attachments on your hands. We do that using ultrasound. So we use a device, and we emit sound waves through the air, focus them onto your skin in order to make you feel the sense of touch, shape, and texture. So we really believe that there should be a low friction experience that you can just walk up and use. I'm really happy to say that you can get your hands on the technology today. We have our new Stratos Explore development kit, which gives you everything you need to develop the most immersive XR experiences you can possibly get. It comes with software tools that allow you to take a library of pre-made sensations and plug them together like Lego, and a fully powerful API to create these most immersive XR experiences. And you can come and try it out today. We've got demos on our booth. We're on Domenko's booth. We also have one of my favorite experiences we've ever made on Meta's booth, which was a collaboration with our friends at Meta and Zero Light, where you can reach out and customize a Pagani Huayra supercar and feel the engine revving. And then finally, I recommend you definitely come down to the playground. Look for the guys in lab suits. Come and find our scientists. We have a nuclear meltdown happening, and we really need your help to come and fix it. So please come and help us out. Thanks very much.
Please welcome David Cannington.
Good morning. I only have one simple message for you today, and that is that augmented hearing has arrived. So a little bit about Nuheara. We are a pioneer in the hearable space with our innovative IQ Buds range of intelligent, truly wireless earbuds. So what is augmented hearing? Well, it's essentially augmented reality for your ears, giving you the control to hear what you want to hear in the world around you and connect to your digital devices, and also blend those two worlds. So there's some really exciting developments happening in augmented hearing, and they essentially fit into two categories. One is enriching your lifestyle, and two is enhancing your hearing. So let me give you a couple of examples. So imagine you're at the ballpark and you're listening to the commentary on your smartphone, but you want to have a conversation with the person next to you and also take in the roar of the crowd. With IQ Buds, you can actually do that. Imagine, if you would, you're at a pub, which we all go to regularly, and you want to have a conversation with the person next to you, but it's really noisy and you can't hear that person. Imagine if you could actually elevate the speech and drop the background noise so you can have comfortable conversations in noisy environments. With IQ Buds, you can actually do that. On the hearing enhancement side of the equation, there's some very exciting developments. 2 months ago, we launched a product called IQ Buds Boost, and it's revolutionary in hearing health. What Boost allows you to do is to assess your own hearing profile and then calibrate IQ Buds to your own hearing profile. You don't have to go to an audiologist, you do it in the comfort of your own home. Now, this is particularly interesting for the 40 million people in the US that have got some degree of hearing loss. It's making hearing health accessible and affordable to the masses. So this category, this hearables category, is predicted to grow dramatically over the next 5 years. Juniper Research predicts that there's going to be 235 million hearables in use by 2020. And 68% of those will be assistive devices or augmented hearing devices. So there's a bright future for this category. So I invite you to come to the playground over the next couple of days and experience for yourself the power of augmented hearing in the Nuheara pub environment at the playground. Thank you very much.
Please welcome Connell Gold.
Hello, my name's Connell. I'm the CTO and a co-founder at Zapper, and I'm super excited to be here to announce ZapBox 2.0 with you. But first, I'd like to give you a quick recap about what ZapBox is. It's our super affordable mixed reality kit. It comes with a mixed reality headset, a wide-angle lens, and 2 controllers. But the really important thing is it's made out of cardboard and costs just $30. So over the last year or so, we've seen businesses around the world use ZapBox in increasingly innovative and creative ways, from sports to education, games to marketing. This is ZapBox 1.0, which we launched here at AWE last year. Today, we're unveiling ZapBox 2.0. And it's an eighth of the volume of the original ZapBox, which means that it's super cheap to store and ship, making mixed reality a truly affordable and scalable proposition. We haven't compromised at all what's in the box, so it still comes with a mixed reality headset and 2 controllers and a wide-angle lens. We've just squished them into a much smaller space. One of the things that makes ZapBox really special and different from everything else is the controllers, which we can track in complete 3D 6 degrees of freedom using computer vision alone. You can see an example here of the controller in action. The user uses the analog trigger made out of cardboard on the controller to manipulate the objects in 3D space and use the claw. Later this year, we'll be unveiling our Collaborative Experiences API, which allows developers to make multi-user experiences for ZapBox. Users can be in the same room working with the same controllers, or they can be across the world. It doesn't matter. They'll be interacting in the same simultaneous mixed reality space. Content for ZapBox is built with ZapWorks, which is our creative authoring and publishing platform for AR, VR, and MR. It's used by thousands of businesses around the world. It powers all of the AR in the Shazam app, and you may have seen it in the 7-Eleven Deadpool 2 campaign in stores across the US and Canada recently. In 2 weeks, it gets an update to support dynamic lighting, a scriptless interaction mechanic that complements our scripting support, and also support for better support for making ZapBox experiences. Later this quarter, it gets support for face tracking and ARKit. So we have, there we go. At our booth 711, we have 50 kits for sale at $30. So come and grab one.
Please welcome Scott Montgomery.
Hi there, I'm Scott Montgomery, the CEO and co-founder of Scope AR. Now, 3 years ago, we announced Remote AR, the world's first AR-enabled remote assistance application. And I'm excited to tell you that our customers are seeing massive ROI here. Unilever has reported 50% reduction in downtime, resulting in a 1,700% ROI. And Lockheed Martin is reporting 80% time savings. Now, 2 years ago at this show, we announced WorkLink, the industry-leading AR work instruction platform. And I'm ecstatic to share with you that our customers are seeing massive value here too. Lockheed Martin just yesterday reported over 95% improvement in certain metrics. Now that's amazing, right? What could we possibly be announcing here that could get any better? Now you can load work instructions inside your live support call and call an expert from within your work instructions. This is going to allow us to deliver even greater ROI for our customers. In addition, I'd like to call attention to a couple of presentations. Scope AR's president, David Nedowin, is going to be speaking shortly about the case studies that I've cited here in much greater detail. And I'll be talking about the hype cycle and how to deliver on the promise, finding those niche use cases where augmented reality can deliver these types of results. I'll be at the booth for the next hour, and you can demo the products for the duration of the show. Thanks very much. Come see us.
Please welcome Tom Kuderka.
How you doing? My name's Tom, and I am the CEO of V-Sports. And V-Sports is a mixed reality simulation and training system that's going to revolutionize training and the playing of sports. My background is in video games. If some of you remember the old video games, I made a game called Medal of Honor Allied Assault. And I put together the development team, Infinity Ward, that created Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I've got a great development team. My guys have over 20 years of development experience. And so we have a great development team for the things that we're doing in the future. We have several AR mixed reality sports products, one of them being V-Baseball, V-Football, V-Soccer, V-Basketball, V-Golf, V-Hockey, V-Tennis, and V-Baseball. And all these products are patent pending. So here is a short video we have on the product that we're demoing today. It's called V-Golf, so here's the video.
Introducing V-Golf, the first mixed reality golf simulation and training system. Instantaneously view shot statistics when on a golf course or in your living room. Using augmented reality glasses and the latest in mixed reality technologies, Virtual Courses enables you to play the top golf courses in the world right from your own living room. See all your shot parameters as you virtually play each golf hole. Use any club, including your putter. You can even see the contour of the green. Take Virtual Caddy to your local golf course and experience real-time feedback to enhance your game. An electronic golf ball containing advanced sensors captures all your shot data. View everyone's shot statistics when playing around with friends. Track exactly where your ball landed. Back at the clubhouse, use the AR glasses to view a 3D hologram of the golf course. Intensify your golfing experience with a variety of thrilling mixed reality point scoring games with immersive gameplay and amazing graphics and sounds. V-Golf, the future of golf is here.
All right, come see us in 631. Thank you.
Please welcome Galia Schwarz and Nadav Hochman.
Hello. We're very happy to introduce today Animaker, a new AI-powered exhibit that takes one of our most loved play experiences, Lego playing, and brings it to life in the virtual space.
For the first time ever, kids learn about AI-powered visual perception while training machines to recognize their creations. Let's take a look. Play the video.
We brought together an international team of artists, engineers, and educators to explore the way artificial intelligence can change the way we play and create. The result is Animaker, a new immersive experience that invites visitors to collaborate with AI-powered robots and bring their creations to life.
Oh, it's an eagle! Resonai is an AI startup that brings visual perception to machines, the ability to understand the environment. At the core of this exhibit is our visual search engine that understands the precise geometry and structure of 3D content.
In this exhibit, visitors can experience the new possibilities of human-machine interaction. The visitor builds an animal, and the machine can understand their creation based on its shape. When a visitor picks an animal to build, we present them with different artistic representations of that animal. This inspires the visitor to think, what is the essence of that animal? What are the unique features that define it? There's a combination of AI technology and creativity that I don't think you'll find in any other exhibit.
With Animaker, we're creating a completely new play experience that extends the physical world into the virtual space. Visit us at the playground area after the press conference and try the Animaker.
Please welcome Earl Contori.
Hello guys, I'm Urho Konttori, the CEO and founder of Varjo. Varjo is bringing the first human eye resolution VR headsets to the market at the end of this year. And yesterday we announced that we're more than just VR, we are also a mixed reality company. And we yesterday announced the first video that has been shot entirely through our mixed reality technology. All the effects are in real time, and this is exactly what you see when you put our headset on using the mixed reality. So please look at and try to see what is real and what is virtual.
Since we can't change reality, we change the eyes that see reality.
So we're showing the breakthrough technology at the Hyatt Regency next doors. If you're interested in looking at the demos, mixed reality as well as virtual reality, book a demo at the email address, also interviews, the same address. Thank you.
Please welcome Gur Ari Bitten.
So I'm happy to announce that Xiaomi has chosen Mantis Vision Structure Light to be the first flagship product that has Android Structure Light 3D front-face camera. These pictures from yesterday's event of Xiaomi. It's the first cost-effective solution that is in mass production that is not by Apple. The technology enables us to do structure light code that is much denser than the equivalent solution used by Apple or by any other dot projection solution. And that enables us to put and transform object, places, and people into high-resolution 3D content in real time. And because we believe depth is more than just biometric, which is the must-have application, we drive applications and drive the ability to create user-generated content. For that, we also couple different applications, including AR application. For some reason, it doesn't play. Okay, I hope that the video will show that, but we're doing a live streaming to AR and create dynamic video content, user-generated content from a phones to AR environment using your smartphone. Thank you very much.
Please welcome back Ethan Rossiel.
All right. That was our last presentation. I want to thank you all for coming. A couple of quick reminders. This room, we're on break until 11:30. Sony is going to be here at 11:30 during their talk, so you're welcome to stay and catch that. But if you're press, I do recommend head on over to the playground. That's Hall D. It's press-only access until 12 p.m. And look in your email for a Dropbox folder for all the announcements that we made here and some of the ones that you didn't see here today. You'll get it all. Any questions? I'm Ethan at lightspeedpr.com. Thanks, everybody.